Prince Harry close to exploding with anger and bitterness during Africa trip. Royal expert Angela Levin felt Prince Harry was on the verge of exploding with anger and bitterness during his and Meghan Markle's trip to Nigeria. The couple visited the African country earlier in the month and were greeted with adulation by locals. But according to Levin, one gesture proved a step too far for Harry, who was left frustrated as a result. They were both standing up when they played God Save the King, Levin said on GBN America. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. They didn't move. They didn't even blink, and they didn't actually mouth sign a word. They obviously had to do it because the people wanted to do that to show respect for the king's family. They couldn't say no because that would have made a lot of publicity. They were quiet, but they obviously hated it. I thought Harry would explode with anger and bitterness, to be honest. GBN America host Nana Akua waded in on the discussion to suggest the Sussexes were caught surprised by the gesture. She felt the Nigerians came up with a cunning plan to shock Harry and Meghan in a message to King Charles. I don't think Harry and Meghan were told it was going to happen, she said. I think the Nigerians are very clever. They aren't stupid. They've seen what's been going on and they've watched the way Meghan has treated her own family, and the royal family, and Harry as well. She's been complicit in all of this and it doesn't look good. I think it's a stroke of genius because it's a message to King Charles. They're saying, we are allowing them here, but that doesn't mean that we agree with their behavior. Despite the couple no longer being working royals, the couple's itinerary resembled previous official tours. They were met with a warm reception everywhere they went, with Nigerians showering the couple with gifts, including a portrait of a young Harry with his mum. Meghan touched upon her Nigerian heritage, which she revealed on her Archetypes podcast. The Duchess discovered that she is 43% Nigerian through a genealogy test. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry took a traditional step with Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, a royal commentator has claimed. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex travelled to Nigeria earlier this month, but chose to make the trip alone without their two children. The tour was not made on behalf of King Charles, although the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were personally invited by the Chief of Nigeria's Defence Staff. The West African country is understood to be keen to host a future installment of the Invictus Games, which Prince Harry founded in 2014. Some royal commentators suggested the Nigeria tour could have been a good way to soft launch Archie and Lilibet into public life. However, this was never likely, as Prince Harry, 39, and Meghan, 42, have kept their two children private largely since stepping down as senior working royals. Gareth Russell, a royal commentator, spoke exclusively to GB News about whether or not Meghan and Harry's decision to leave Archie, 5, and Lilibet, 2, in the US was a deliberate positive PR move. He said, Princess Diana did bring her very young children, and the current Princess of Wales has sometimes brought them, on royal tours. But the prevailing wisdom is it's a huge disruption for children to be on public display like that. The Sussexes have been very private about their children sometimes. Russell added that the Duke and Duchess were more in line with traditional royal thinking. Queen Elizabeth II, for example, went on tour in the Commonwealth for 5 months between 1953 and 1954, without then Prince Charles and Princess Anne, who were aged 6 and 4 respectively. The royal author added, I don't think it was either a negative or positive PR move from them, I think it was probably a bit more of a traditional step.